I want y'all first to listen to this song. It just so happened that this song happened to be on. I got something to say. It takes a lot of trust. First of all, I'm doing my windows in my sunroom now. I did that window. I now found out I should have did something different from that window, but I didn't. That's not what this message is about. Okay, so the room looks kind of empty and crazy because I'm trying to do stuff. But this is now, this is the continued saga of my dating life. It is so hard. I mean, it's hard to really take time to figure out what God has for you and listen to Him and trust Him, because you deal with so much different personalities, different mindsets, craziness. Just call it what it is, craziness, right? And so I'm going to be playing a video for you, but I mean not a video, a text that I just had to send somebody before I blocked him. Okay, let me give you a setup of what went down. So, okay, I made a mistake and sent him a spark. I didn't know what this star meant, and I sent a star, and it sparked him, and he replied. And then I said, well, okay, let me not be like that, because now he thinks that, you know, I made that mistake. But it wasn't like he was bad looking or anything like that. You know, he was 56, you know, not too much older. I mean, yeah, kind of much older than me, but not so bad. Like, I have dated someone even older in the past. Well, he's older now, but he wasn't that old then. Well, yeah, actually he was. Anyway, with that being said, I you know, was giving this 56-year-old man a chance. Like, well, okay, let's figure it out, right? I'm you know, liked what I heard, but this is how his conversation started. Okay, let me bring it back, because it's a little flustering. All right. Hey, how are you? How you doing? I'm good, and everything, you know, because, you know, you're trying to get to know people. You got to go through all this, right? But then he's like, well, what color are you? Because it looks like you're dark skin or you're brown skin. People, for real? This is a black man. He's very light, like very light, but not like white light, but light, okay? Either way, he's a black man. I'm a brown woman, I'm a dark-skinned woman. I don't care what color that you perceive me to be, how your eyes visualize color. You might be colorblind, you might see more melanin, you might see less melanin. Some people see red tones. Why are you asking me what color am I as a black woman? You're either interested in a black woman, my color, or you're not. You don't have to be. I didn't mean to spark you. But, you know, he's like, so you look good and everything, and I like, no, not that there's a problem with your color. There's not a problem with your color, but what color are you? Are you dark? Are you brown? Because, you know, looks like you could be brown, but at sometimes look like you're really dark. Like, what? So whatever pictures I put up there made it seem like I was like maybe two different tones. Whatever. Like, whatever. So this is what I had to sit here, and I just feel like it's best for me to let you hear it, because that way you know what I had to say before he got blocked. So hopefully you're interested. All right, let me see. Oh, let me come out of here. And all right, here we go. What's that? All right. People be sending me all these Facebook requests. I don't even know who these people are. All right, so here we go.
Good afternoon, this is Mellissa. I hope you find this message. I do want to say that it was nice speaking with you yesterday. I feel that you have a good relationship with God, and that there are some really nice things that, ring true in my head about you just from a small conversation. I just wanted to mention, though, that we're black, right? I just feel like this is something I should say. and it's something I believe God has placed in my spirit to speak on. It is what I do. I do pray on things, and I do feel that I ask God to speak through me before I'm able to deliberate any message that may not be of God. So I hope that this finds you in a good way, because I'm not trying to hurt anybody. But we're black, right? We come in all different shades. The beauty of us is because we come in all different shades. Like, that's the beauty of us. Like, I live in a different shaded family. I don't know about you. Maybe everybody is as light as you. But my mom is your color, my sister's your color, my daughter's almost your color. I'm my color. My father's a shade darker than me, and my son is in between that. And we are all beautiful. And I have never, one of the things I never want people to ever come to me and say is, what shade are you? Because if that's for you, that's a real big problem right there. You need to work on that. You know, I've been working on becoming whole. That's what I've been asking God to do in me, is to learn how to become whole, and the things that are not right in me, God, to help me to change those things. And so all I'm saying is that becoming whole is also seeing things that may not be right in the things that you say to others. And you may not think it's offensive, but I've worked on people, you know, let me just say, when as growing up, people have always said something about my color. When I was little, you're a black spook, or you're, you know, the black lagoon, or something like that, the creature from the black lagoon. I've heard all those things. I've worked through my life letting those things affect me. And not that you said anything horrible, but because you questioned my color. You question a black woman's color, a black person's color, being a black person yourself. That is something that you really have to look into your own spirit, in your own heart, and find out, why was that an issue for you? Even though you said it wasn't, it is, because you spoke of it. So what I do is I pray for your wholeness, and for you to sit here and come to an understanding of, why was that a question? And then maybe you will be more successful in the things that you desire in life. Ask God, why was that an issue for me? Why did I say that to her? Why did I make her feel that she needed to explain her color? That's all I wanted to say to you. If you took it as an offense, it is what it is. I pray that it does find you in a better spirit, is what I'm trying to explain to you. I've worked hard on loving me, even when people tried to make me feel that I was unlovable just for the fact of my melanin. We deal with that way too much with the other races. Do we really have to sit here and do that to our own race? You may not have thought it was that big, but it's good to just check yourself. I love you with all the love that God has in me, even though I've never met you. I pray for your life, and you have a blessed one.
All right, so that's what I had to say. Thought I better let you hear what I had to say than paraphrasing it. You know, we deal with so much craziness. I just found and I know I get emotional, and not because he questioned my melanin, but I was looking at this thing on YouTube that just happened to come up today, and then it gave me the spirit to say, you know what, get on there and speak up. This thing, and I wish I'm gonna try to get in here. Don't look at my messy house. I gotta climb over stuff just to get in here. But yeah, I was looking at something on, and I really loved it, and I just recommend people to look at some of these videos on YouTube, because I thought that it was really it really points out the ugliness in the world and what we need to work on, and realize that our words mean a lot. The things that we say and do to people mean so much. It's by Darman, Dhar, and the last name is Mann. And I assume that that's a name. I don't know that for sure, but that is, look at his those videos. Also, Life Lessons with Lewis, and Lewis is spelled Luis. That's another whole person who's doing their own videos. And these videos, like this one, the one I watched earlier, was about how a girl came in and she was a CEO of her company, but she happened to be a black woman. And it's not all about race. It's about people who are fat, people who have rosacea, people who are not seem to be beautiful because you had this specific beauty that you decide that is what's called beautiful in your life. I am 49 and I look like to be, everybody knows I want to be married. I may not, and that's fine in a way, but I can't let people make me feel I'm not worthy just because either my age or my color or the way I am as a person. Like maybe I'm a little bit too hyper or happy. And, I question all these things for myself all the time. I deal with these things all the time, trying to become whole, trying to extremely love me just the way I am and not let people affect me. And I know that the devil's a liar and the truth ain't in him. And it's not because this man affecting me about my color. It's just that to see that people are still, your own people are still trying to sit here and make it seem like as if, you got to explain your color to me because it may or may not affect on how I deal with you. I've had men that I've dated will sit here and say, you're the darkest person I've dated. What? Seriously? And that's sad. That's sad because of the fact that that doesn't speak to me. That speaks to you. That speaks to you. And so I just thought I should mention that, like, we need to watch what we say to people and stop. You're 56 years old. At some point, you should have learned, I constantly ask God to speak through, to speak to me and let me know what things I can change about me. If I hurt somebody, if you're looking at this video and be like, well, you hurt me, I'm sorry. It's like this one girl I always look for. Her name is Kendra. That when we was little kids, something bad happened and I was only playing, but my friend wasn't playing, and so she took it as both of us being mean to her. Until this day, that thing hurts me because I want her to know I never had that in my spirit. I don't have that in my heart. My ex-fiance, we squashed all that stuff. Like literally, we spoke good words to each other. And we let it go so that we can move on with life and know that there's no hate. Because the last thing I want people to think is that I hate on them. Who is outside my door? But yeah, so it is. Well, whoever it is, it was a package. Playing with my cat. My big cat, not my little cat. But yeah, so I just wanted to say that I'm sorry I done took y'all to the door, but I just wanted to mention that, like, let's just be more understanding and loving towards each other, and watch our words and wonder and find out what your motive of your words are. Like, it's something you might have to deal with. Somebody can't change the color of their skin, so why is it even a topic? Unless you're going to say something beautiful about my color, unless you're going to say something beautiful, like oh, I really love the color, that's a nice compliment. No, he wanted me to explain to him what my color was. Why does this person keep coming in my door? Drop the package off and leave. Now, did he take the package back? Let's see. I don't like stupidity. Oh, he let my cat in. He let my cat in the hallway. That is funny. You made them think that you needed to come in. This is my cat. And she needed to come.